Welcome to my first Twitch stream. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Welcome to my first Twitch stream. So I'm having Lays, chat. W Lays. They should give me a brand deal. I can't start off advertising Lays on my first stream. They should give me a deal. Okay, so I did a stream in the afternoon, and I lost it. The podcast stream, like the IRL stream, I lost it because I didn't know the setting to keep my videos, because I'm new to Twitch, chat. Teach me. So I'm here to redo the stream, the podcast stream. Now I'm at home. I'm not at the studio. So let's dive in. So I was talking about Twitch streaming. So I've considered being a streamer. Streaming on Twitch. I think in the following month I'll be streaming my FIFA games with the boys. I'll be playing FIFA with the boys with Nana and them. So I've considered being a streamer as well, apart from being a poet, actor, content creator, public figure, social media personality, and many other things that I do. So I've considered to add Twitch streaming to my list of things. I'm looking forward to widen my content creation scope. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I recorded an episode, a podcast episode in the afternoon. It's gonna drop on YouTube, I think on the 24th of August. We shot it with Tio in the afternoon at the Kuturus, at the studios. So right now, let's dive into what I wanted to talk about. So the first thing we're going to talk about is my new album. Can you see right now I'm wearing a Kendrick Lamar t-shirt? Yeah, this is the only artist I support to that extent. I will never wear anybody else's merch except for Kendrick. So yeah, so let me talk about my album. I have an album coming. On the 30th of August. It's a 9-track poetry, lo-fi, spoken word hip-hop album. It has like 5 elements. There's blues, there's contemporary jazz inside the album. I collaborated with artists like P.S. Sabroso, JLGD, Kurai Worldwide. I also collaborated with Life Scott Flows. Yeah. So it's gonna be a fire album, guys. It's dropping on Audio Mac, on Spotify, on YouTube on the 30th of August. So guys, you should stream. Yeah, W album. And I want you guys to rate it as soon as you listen to it. I want you guys to rate it. If it's a fire album, if it's an L album, or a W album, you can just spam W in the chat if it's good as soon as it drops, because I am going to do a stream as soon as it drops for people to rate the album, because I really want real-time feedback from the people, because it's for the people. Yeah. So it took me 10 months for me to come up with this album, for me to make it. It took me 10 solid months, guys. 10 solid months writing poetic pieces of art, musical lyrics, making beats. I made all those beats myself. I won't tell you the software I used, but I made beats because I don't want to be promoting everybody. I promoted Lays, I promoted Kendrick Lamar. I think I've been promoting a lot of things for free. Anyway, enough with the album. There's another topic I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the difference between celebrities and creators. So, celebrities and creators are two different things. A celebrity is someone who's known by people of all age groups for different reasons. But then a creator is someone who's popular on social media only, or on a particular platform like Twitch, like Instagram, like Facebook, like TikTok, like Snapchat. So now people are confusing celebrities and creators. They are two different people. Celebrities, let me give you an example. A celebrity is a person like John Cena or Jackie Chan. Somebody that the whole world knows. Regardless of being on social media or not. But then there are people like Kai Cenat. Shout out to Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat. People like I Show Speed. Those ones are creators. They're not celebrities. They're just known for being Twitch creators or Facebook or Instagram creators or YouTube creators. So that's the difference. So there has been a debate online and people struggling to differentiate or to distinguish between creators and celebrities. So I think I have explained pretty clearly the difference between a creator and a celebrity. For you to be a celebrity, you have to work for it. You have to be known worldwide, be on TV, be on magazines, blogs, websites, everywhere, newspapers, billboards. That's what a celebrity is. A creator is just popular on a particular, social media platform. So that's it about that debate, chat. What do you think, chat? What do you think, chat? What do you think? I think I have a viewer. Wow, I have one viewer. Spam W in the chat. W in the chat. Write W in the chat if you are listening. Write W in the chat. I have one viewer on the stream. So the next topic I'm going to talk about is what am I going to talk about? I wanted to talk about science. There has been a debate online about the Earth. There's an African prophet who said the Earth is flat. And I was like, the Earth is flat. Who told you that? And he was very confident. And he said the Earth is flat. But I remember very well my grade 9, grade 10 geography class when I was taught that the Earth is spherical. But then the Earth's crust, the continents that we live on are flat. But the planet itself is spherical. So now, when a man of God is saying the Earth is flat, we have to check his papers. Maybe he doesn't have O-level or something. I don't know. Take him back to grade 10 or grade 9 for him to do geography lessons. For him to know that the Earth is not flat. The planet itself is not flat. It's spherical. Hey, now I'm sounding Zimbabwean. It's spherical. It's a sphere. Not a rectangle or a square. It's not flat. It's a sphere. Every planet is spherical. So it's not flat. Don't be deceived by the land that we're living on. The continent that we're living on is flat. But the planet itself is spherical. Go and ask NASA. They've taken pictures from the outer space. That's another issue. That has been on my mind. It's crazy for a man of God to say the Earth is not spherical, it's flat. Take him back to geography, grade 10, grade 9. He's a disgrace to the African people. What else today I want to talk about? I also wanted to talk about Tyla's new EP. Online people are saying Tyla's new EP, It flopped because of his race, because he's not white. That's why his EP flopped. If your music does not slap, it doesn't slap, people. It doesn't. Make music that slaps and it will trend. Make music that slaps. As long as the music does not slap, it will not trend. Regardless of race, ask Justin Bieber. You released an album and it didn't even slap. It didn't even slap, but he's white. So, Sister Tyla, don't listen to the social media platforms and the bloggers telling you that you didn't succeed just because you're not white. Make music that slaps. When you made Water, you succeeded. When you made Push to Start, when you made Jump, you succeeded, but you were still colored. You were still biracial. So it has nothing to do with race. Your EP can flop regardless of race. Music has nothing to do with race. The greatest musician of all time is not even white. Michael Jackson. He's black. But he's the greatest musician of all time. So music has nothing to do with race. And I find it very weird because everything, Americans want to make everything about race. That bores me a lot. Americans always want to make everything about race. I don't get it. Americans, they always want to make everything about race. Why does everything have to be about race? Why? Sometimes people just slot in racism where it doesn't even fit. If you're not making music that slaps, people will not listen. Period. Regardless of you being white or black or pink or purple. As long as you're not making music that slaps, you will not trend. Period. That's what I'm saying. And I'm standing on business. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong, chat? If I'm wrong, you can just spam L analogy. But if I'm right, W, dubs, W in the chat. W throughout, dubs throughout. 5 emojis even. If I'm right. Because I don't think racism has anything to do with how artists succeed in the industry. I don't think so. I don't think it has anything. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. As I said earlier, this is a yapping session. So I'm here to yap. I'm here to yap. I'm here to yap. For people to know that it's not every situation where racism applies. It's not every situation where racism applies. It's not every situation where racism applies. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And I'm standing on business. Another issue that I would want to talk about is music contracts. Let me see right here. Chat, football is back. The English Premier League is back. As it stands, Brighton and Hove Albion versus Fulham. It was a 1-1 situation. It was a draw after 90 minutes. Then there's another one, Sunderland and West Ham is 3-0 in favor of Sunderland. Hey, Sunderland is back with some fire, baby. It's here to dominate. Put some respect on Sunderland's name. W Sunderland, W football, W EPL. Yeah. So what was I talking about? Hey, I just fixed my slip of a tongue in a very clever way. I just said wada wada. I had a mouth glitch. Now I'm dropping my chips now. Let me see. Music contracts. I was talking about music contracts, chat. I was talking about music contracts. So, music contracts, they're essential legal agreements that define the rights and responsibilities of artists, producers, and other industry professionals, ensuring fair compensation and protection of intellectual property. So this is strictly business here. But then, last week, I was online, I was on Instagram, and then I saw this post about a Afrobeats female artist who got signed by a very popular American label. Allegedly, these are rumors. People are saying that one of the terms on the contract that she signed is she's not allowed to date. She's not allowed to be in a relationship. She's not allowed to be married like for the next 5 years. How does that have to do with the compensation and protection of intellectual property? That's my social life. If I sign a contract, how on earth is the contract stopping me from getting married? Everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves to be in a relationship. So I don't really understand that chat. I don't really understand that chat. I don't really understand it. Why? I hope this is not true. I hope these are just rumors, because if it's true, she's in hot soup. She's in hot soup. This is just as good as joining a cult. Signing a contract that restricts you from getting married. I would die under such circumstances. I would die. I'm a Zimbabwean man. I'm an African man. I can't sign such contracts that restrict me from having relationships. Nay, tak. That's all about music contracts, guys. Before you sign stuff, read the terms and conditions, and then you put the ink in your signature. Don't just sign everything. Chat. Don't just sign everything that you are given just because it was given to you by a popular person or by a rich person. Don't just sign. You get me? Don't just sign. Read first. Look for a lawyer. But if you cannot afford one, read on your own. If you cannot read, look for someone who can read for you or interpret for you. Someone you trust. And then you sign the contract after, because you have to know these things. What if you are putting your mother's life on the line just because of a mere contract? That's why I'm not signed. I will never sign a contract, bro. I will never sign a contract or anything. Especially for these brand labels, companies and stuff. Anything to do with entertainment, in the entertainment industry, I never sign a contract. But if it's something, corporate or a job, a decent job, yes, obviously I'll sign a contract. I'll sign endlessly. But when it's something to do with music, poetry, content creation, acting, film, my content creation stuff, I'll never sign contracts. I'll never be signed under someone. Because I feel like people will just waste my time and underutilize my talent and profiteer off my work, and I don't get anything. I get peanuts afterwards. So I feel like people should just wake up. wake up, guys. Read the contract first before signing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying for now. I don't feel like going any further. I've hit 20 minutes. Thank you very much, chat, for tuning in to my first stream on Twitch. Subscribe, guys. Follow. I'm currently sitting on 22 followers. So far, I have 1 viewer. So far, I have 1 viewer. I have 1 viewer so far, and so far I have 1 viewer. Now I'm hyping myself. W stream. Yeah. So I'm about to end this stream. So people who did not catch me live on the stream, they'll watch it on YouTube because it's gonna drop. Now I've figured out how to connect my Twitch to my YouTube and to save the clips and stuff. Yeah, so now it's bye chat. Bye chat. See you next time. For sure. W stream. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you very much, guys. Hey, sleep off the tongue. Sleep off the tongue. I think I'm enjoying these Lays way too much. It's a very cool flavor. It's a barbecue flavor. Beef in this shit. It's beef in this shit. Yes, sir. And I'm enjoying. Yeah, I think when it hits 22 minutes, I will end the stream. Thank you very much, guys, for joining. Watch the stream on YouTube as soon as it drops. Yeah. Thank you, guys.